A really good prospect. And I think Lenny is absolutely right in everything that he said this morning about him. He could really be a pitcher that's a generational type. Okay? He throws a curve and a sinker at the same rate, 30 and 29%. But again, the sinker is really a cut fastball. 95.9 miles per hour on that sinker. That's coming in hard. Absolutely, George. Absolutely. I'm painting a picture, though. I love Lazard. Look. He's gonna pitch. I know his biggest enemy is his health. But those things work themselves out. Lazard will play for the Athletics a lot this year and do well. But again, sinker, curve, two predominant, 30%. Changeup he throws 20% of the time. He throws his changeup at 86. That's flipping hard for a changeup. But his four-seamer's at 96.8. He only throws that 20% of the time. I really like Luzardo. I really like Luzardo, and I'm telling you, I think he gets over the injury bug this year. I say this year, like we're definitely playing, but I have to believe we're going to play. Okay? Mistake or not, that's another discussion. So, again, Luzardo at 121, you're talking about a 10th round investment in a 12-round league, right? Or 12-team league. I bring him up for contrast. Because, and I asked Lenny about this morning, I love AJ Puck. I love AJ Puck. And I can't remember who said it, but it was one of the bigwig analysts. Talked about a Randy Johnson comp with Puck. And I just can't get over it. It keeps me up at night. While Luzardo might get all of the attention, Puck might just be the better pitcher. Here's what I love about AJ Puck. Welcome, Kevin. Thanks for coming, brother. Good seeing you. Hope you're safe. I know, shit's crazy everywhere. But Lenny, welcome. Thank you, sir, for coming in. What I love about AJ Puck, Lenny Melnick, this again, that when you watch him pitch, people forget how talented AJ Puck was out of the University of Florida. He came in, he's basically a two-pitch pitcher. He's developing a third pitch, but those two pitches are really friggin' good. His four-seamer, averaging 97.1 miles per hour. He throws 69% of the time. 97 miles per hour. He mixes that up with a devastating slider that he throws at 89.6. He throws it 24% of the time. But here's the disclaimer. Here's where it all changes for AJ Puck. His changeup. He only threw it just under 10% of the time last year, but it comes in at 89.4. Here's why I think Puck has so much potential. He's basically done what he's done as a two-pitch pitcher, but that third pitch is friggin' nasty. Here's the whiff rate of his two pitches. His slider is a 37% whiff rate. Pretty darn good. His fastball is a 25% whiff rate. Also pretty good. Both of those on their own mean that he has an ability to get out of innings. It means that he has ability to get out of trouble. It tends to bode well for his ERA, for his whip, for all that stuff. He can deliver those pitches when he needs them. But here's the disclaimer of this. A.J. Puck's changeup had a whiff rate of 56% last year. %, guys. Andrea said this morning he's hurt. No, he's not. He was hurt. That's one of those pitchers that Lenny was talking about that could benefit from a delay to the season. I love A.J. Puck, guys. And I think he's a steal at 240. Going 10 rounds later in a 12-round draft than his teammate, Jesus Luzardo. It's 7:20. Listen to Chappy on Chap's Fancy Chat. I got a full chat room and I love it. Guys, I love you all. Thanks for your support. Andrea Lamont, Arnie Jones, The Amazings, David Craig, Doug Boyle, George Hubschman, Crazy George, I love you, George, Lenny, Kevin, Royals, Taco, Guest Aline, and Guest Maddie. I appreciate you guys coming by. Hope you're enjoying the content. I got a couple more pictures I want to get to, but then I want to start talking about some of these hitters because this is fun and it puts you ahead, right? George, you're awesome. I love you, brother. Seriously, I'm not bullshitting you. Tonight's hour is brought to you by Russell's Reserve. Russell's Reserve is a wild turkey spinoff, so it's pretty tasty, but it's pretty strong. I don't break it out that often, but I mean, when you're in quarantine, you do what you got to do, right? I'm still working, by the way. Just everybody kind of does this their own way, right? But I'm still going on during the day and putting out batches and all that happy crap. So this is still a very good release for me in that term. So I thank you guys for listening to my crazy ass. I will mention, Corbin Burns, 384. He's free, right? He stunk it up last year when he's given his opportunity, but really, you look back to 2018. 7-0 with a 2.81 ERA. A lot of potential with Corbin Burns. I think that, his competition isn't really steep to win a job there. So I like that basically free investment, right? Aaron Savali's another one. All he has to beat out is Jeffrey Rodriguez, career ERA of 5.20 and Anaplico. I know he got set down, but I don't think it's long before he's back up. And I can't remember if it was Lenny or Arnie. It doesn't matter. Two great minds. Mentioned Tuki Toussaint. I'll tell you, Tuki Toussaint, I was shocked last year when he kind of faltered out of the gate. I've always been really impressed when I've seen him. I've seen him live over here in Indy. Really good ball player. Throws the ball hard. 97, 98 mile-an-hour fastball. I like what Toussaint has to offer. Again, Atlanta's kind of looking for some options at the back end of that rotation with some of the injuries that they've had, the Cole Hamels and some of those other guys. It might be a good opportunity for Toussaint to grab that position. So let's talk about some position players, because that's what's really fun, right? Some of these guys, you're not going to be surprised. I mean, I'm not going to lie. We're all biased, right? Yeah, but George, not everyone throws 97. That there's a big difference between 90s and 97. Toussaint throws 97 easily. There's a difference in that. And he has good movement. So, while I agree with what you're saying, I disagree, respectfully. Position players. Ian Happ. What's not to like about this kid? I mean, he struggled last year, undoubtedly. But he did hit 11 homers in 58 games for the Cubs, which surprised me. As a Cubs fan, that surprised me. As a rookie, as a 22-year-old rookie, he hit 24 homers in just 115 games. My point is, while most everybody else has forgotten about Happ, it seems as though he's kind of cemented the opportunity of playing time in Chicago with a really hot spring, but also the Cubs want him to do well. He's a first-round pick. Hitting .481 in the spring, 2 homers and a stolen base, and 27 at-bats. He's still multi-position eligible. Second base and outfield. As a 22-year-old, 24 homers and 8 stolen bases. 30-10 isn't out of the realm of possibility for Ian Happ. That's good value. I'm disappointed myself. I don't have his ADP in front of me, so you try and get all these. It never fails you miss one of them, right? Or multiple. Ian Happ, his ADP, dang it, it's low. Bear with me, guys. Anyway, you want to help me out? Fangraphs? You know what, Dave? But the thing of it is, he's 25. He's 25. He's done it. It's in his repertoire. He did it as a 22-year-old. So, I think it's a good chance to take, personally. Again, if it doesn't work out, you throw him back. And 285. 285. Thank you, guys. Kevin says around 300. So, he's free. He's free. If he doesn't pan out, you pick somebody else up. And the position flexibility, right? Being multi-position flexible. This says second, third, and outfield. Fantasy Pros does. So, again, I like Ian Happ a lot. His teammate, rookie, Nico Horner, another youngster, only 22 years old. I look at Nico Horner a lot like I look at Jeff McNeil, a lot like I look at Luis Arias. Not necessarily. I think Horner can fill out some homer and some stolen base categories as he matures. But here's what I like about Nico Horner. He hit .282 last year in a 20-game stint as a 22-year-old rookie with under 100 games of professional experience under his belt. '89 games he got called up. 375 plate appearances. And he's in the majors. Now, he's a Stanford kid. So he's played in the Pac-12. He's played good competition. He's seasoned. But still,